God, I ate like a bunch of spaghetti. Oh, it was so good. Okay. Hello boys, girls, and people from other worlds. My name is Star-Punz. Wow. You guys absolutely loved the Spider-Man video. I cannot lie, that was probably my laziest video ever though. If you notice, a lot of my editing is short to not entice my PC feeling of internal combustion. You know, you get a boo-boo when that happens. Capitalizing off of my own work by drawing the cow until it dies is my natural talent, however. So let's keep it straight. A lot of discussion goes into the development of these videos cultivated by the greatest of the greatest minds. So come check out my D&D series to hear them speak more regarding nonsense. Just enough to make you warrant in your Watson. Oh, what's your bonus? What's your bonus?
I have a +6 to gunshots.
Oh, +6? Okay, so you fucking kill her. Right.
No!
Damn!
It's a regular ass person.
We were just cosplaying.
It's a regular ass person. But wait. But once you do that, you alert the entire Filmskeria nation. The guards look at each other and they're like, "Oh man, we weren't trained for this. Now the real ones are gonna come in here." They all definitely.
Can we go back and like reload the save?
Segueing into another point in discussion that is essentially the entire topic of the video, beloved Hideaki Anno. Dear God, is he just the cultivation of everything wrong and right in anime has concluded to. No, I'm being genuine. His work is that of a spectacle to go through every time he produces anything. One of those popular franchises kicked off by reimagining franchises of his own culture, the Shin series, Evangelion. Yeah, I'm not going to try and sugarcoat anything. I have not watched its other works besides Kamen Rider, Ultraman, and Godzilla from the Shins. I'm sorry, okay? If that fact alone makes you wary entering this video, that is fine. I'd be just as pissed if someone went on the internet talking about something they divulged 30 minutes into researching and regurgitated the same things you heard in other videos by other creators on the same platform and the illusion they are all collectively unique in their own opinion. Oh wait, that's what I do. Now this isn't a turnoff for me at least. I find the appeal of these Shin movies to showcase a critique on their own government, people, religion. Things audiences wouldn't usually anticipate to question, or going against the morality of humanity as a whole. If it weren't a grasshopper cyclist having to tell you about it. Having a greater understanding of what goes on in an average citizen from a whole other country wouldn't appear to you. Seriously, these movies helped me gain more of a grounded understanding of some common discussions within the country. Good or bad, thank you Ultraman for showing me some spirit. All of this a question, what would the brand look like if they incorporated American icons? Yes, my Redditors, give me your gold. Fame but Japan is real in this video. Without a doubt, this holds true into Hollywood as well from the stance the Shin series is doing. Rebooting, remaking, redesigning, where a character could be held at the same regard as his icons of Japanese pop culture that could warrant such a drastic theatrical change in an era with such respect to the title to anticipate a modern audience. Shin Batman! This is going to be a very loose pitch as to how we would imagine Hideaki's mind would conceptualize this movie. But for one he has made, it feels impossible to know. But if I were a betting man, he would incorporate a fan favorite the same way he has done for every film. The one that started it all. Well, not Lewis Wilson's, okay? Put some respect on his fucking name. But the one that started it all, with the most popular, Adam West's Batman. Starting to cast and then some, I've already made my design for this Batman almost a year ago. I've been binging Adam West's Batman for a bit, and honestly, I've been realizing something a lot more heartbroken than I would anticipate. To make Adam West Batman into a modern setting is kind of already being done by Matt Reeves' Batman. But we can use more silly aspects as shown in Shin Ultraman. Making subtle references and entire movements after it did years ago is exactly his style. The idea that this has been lost from Batman is a shrouded mystery as to how a normal man would react to being placed in scenarios that only a cartoon can produce. Living day to day from almost being frozen to a diamond to being pied to a face. No doubt Batman is far from immortal, but the psychology of Bruce has been explored a little too much. In this film, I would anticipate he uses his techniques in masterful ways similar to Lupin the Third, and making a difference by showing that there is always a humane way out to keep the people safe. To make a stance that what he does is what is needed, but in contrast, criticize what that leaves for the people of Gotham. Many of his films overreach the belief in the human experience, what cultivates our sorrows, our joys, our endeavors, but most of all, regarding how would otherworldly gods ascending us make us feel? Inhumane? Useless? Stronger? Batman is all and more. Since we are taking into a city's comprehension in the setting, his suit is comprised of both his first appearance suit and Adam West's suit, while having a bit of an edgier devilish design, representative of his own moral gray of trying to prune out injustice by going against justice, an angel in the tactics of the devil answering out to the prayers of the hurt, nightmare to pain. Pure, untainted, glazing aside, however, we approach a suit in a combination between a leather cowl and a gray cotton shirt to emphasize the muscles and humanity. I would like to make sure his suit is that of a black elastic design to give more reflection to the color around Gotham City from the busy streets, advertisements, and ridiculous designs. Alright, we're gonna get a little gnarly with this one. His cowl is held down by the pearls lost by his mother, and utilizes his father's old party mask he used on the day of the Wayne incident. Yes, the alleyway. The purple gloves are a needed bonus, however, that can change depending on the scenario. I would try to use them as for more detective work to conceal his prints, and then he can just like take them off and put on the other ones back. I would actually enjoy if the cast was entirely Japanese, not in some Japan is so much better kawaii kind of way and it's just in a more expensive toilet, but with the intent to show we further elaborate on this world in itself of Gotham. Batman has been redone hundreds of times, so this is more plausible than ever. Now, I don't know many Japanese actors that could tailor into the cowl, so if anyone has any suggestions, I would really like to hear them. For me, from who I've seen in the films, I don't know, but we need somebody scholarly-like and sarcastic. That's the thing I love the most about Adam West's Batman. He's not some menacing demon who can't even control his own emotions and pushes his anger down to just these nights of regression. He really does want to make a difference. He talks to people, he changes, and it needs to be deliberate on the delivery on his words and mannerisms. He has to be brought to a T to understand that it isn't just some mythological being. This is a man, one of the smartest and well-observant at that. Using his own inner turmoil, he embraces the corniness of everything he has been dealt with to inspire those around him to wear a mask over the shadow of pain. But we all know Batman is not the man he is without his fiercest adversary, Robin.
Holy smoke!
If you've been paying attention, I enjoy the core of these superheroes. It's not out of spite for a modern interpretation of the superheroes we've been having with the MCU cough, but the thing that separates the Shin series is taking these iconic notions of the past to show how would the modern day react to them on a common level. And Robin can be used as that very lens. From his pitsy clothing and expert in acrobatics in an almost superhuman level, I would personally cast either a female or male child to show the stakes at large here, considering we are having to learn on the fantastical side of Batman lore. Incorporating the same design, however, would uncover his identity and be kind of uncomfortable to see on modern screens. So I would recommend a more similar approach from a poncho/hoodie design made by Alex Ross and oddly enough Gotham Knights. Yeah, I'm not beating on a dead horse, I'm salvaging it. Alright? That's what McDonald's does, why can't I? The messy reputation of the Ward has always confused me. Robin is always by Batman's side. I really don't know why fans intended making it seem like Bruce Wayne is completely fine without anyone around him. I mean, taking away Alfred alone would devastate the man. Robin represents the humanity that Robin has, that he has to show to not conceal an identity fully. Something far greater than himself as a message to their cause. Bruce without Grayson leaves only a void of despair. I mean, really, why do you think he brings him along? To use him as the human shield? Unrelated, but the writing better have the deliberate usage of bullshit clues of finding the answer.
fishy what happened to me on that ladder.
You mean where there's a fish, there could be a penguin?
But wait, it happened at sea. See? Sea for Catwoman.
Yet, that exploding shark was pulling my leg.
The Joker.
It all adds up to a sinister riddle. Riddle-er.
He usually shows humility to what Bruce says to not prove himself as just some ignorant jerk. He just really wants to grow and educate on how to further become the same as Batman. But in reality, he's becoming better. And I really wish we emphasized that so he can become the man he needs to be. Also, I would really like for Bruce to say things like shark repellent, anti-penguin pill, or bat copter to only Robin. Only Robin as a way of explaining to a child what the hell is even happening in the most reasonable way he can, with imagination. Which will be the underlying theme of this movie. But if I were to make a list of episodes to cover, well, there wouldn't be one. It would be a remake of the first movie, Batman 66. The dynamic duo are held at a higher regard than a normal Batman and Robin counterparts. Since we have more than enough heroes in this world, everyone becomes dependable on them, resulting in many officers of the law becoming incompetent, knowing there will always be another man to be taking the hero role, resulting in the biggest mistake caused by the GCPD, letting the devilish four themes loose after they break out of Arkham. Anyway, we take it to the ploy of Japan's most wanted, Riddler, Joker, Catwoman, and the Penguin, with their most elaborate scheme as of date, to hold the ashes of the world leaders ransom as an act of terrorism against the United Nations. The Batman is called in by the GCPD to undergo an investigation into the actions. The Penguin. Now, bias aside from the incredible series as of lately, I'm serious, you have to watch it. Even if you haven't seen the movie, you will thank me for showing you care and attention no family has. I would want him to be this plump, purple-colored diplomat who places himself as in the front of everyone else, not caring for his reputation with the evil places he goes to. So everything he does is out of selfish ambition, which is why him being a politician in this setting works absolutely the best. Which electoral party does he follow? The purple demographic, allowing for a new political term, the Penguin. Cesar Romero is an inspiration to all Caesars, including the monkey. I think having the big bad being him would just annoy the fuck out of everyone. I don't want him to be this massive villain pulling the strings, really. Just a ploy for the higher rank. The list I have here is to show a hierarchy in hell, and the Joker comes from a manufacturing standpoint, the one in control of all the gadgets and mechanisms only he knows how to control. It's a way to control the ties between the underworld without backstabbing. Riddler. You can see the pattern here. It's not inspired by Matt Reeves, but we could take a more linear approach with the Riddler, an egotistical, needy brat demanding competition by ruining everyone around him as a means of seeing himself as higher than everyone else. With that being said, being a second in command with the illusion he controls everything from the gain and exploitation of drugs, weapons, manufacturing, making sure the flow of their power is held by where he stands, no lower, no higher. With that being said, who could really control all of them with a noose around their necks just light enough to not feel, but easy to pull? Coming into our kingpin, or rather queen, of Gotham, Catwoman. Unwarranted rants. I don't like anti-hero Catwoman. I don't understand it. Okay, well I do when it's done right. She's an underclass female in the streets of Gotham, trying to survive, but helps those in her same position knowing well this is a line of work consumes them. That's a good ambition. But what would happen had she brought herself to the position always demanded of her? To control the entire underworld, to make sure the flow of crime is only deposited into where it needs to be. The higher class. The streets and busyness of Gotham. Yes, that is why we have such gothic and elaborate places to showcase the insanity of Gotham City whilst being terrorized by villainy. To push the war on privilege and cause chaos, being the ultimate Batman villain, to question his own place in the city, from both identities and where his city needs to stand, and whether if she doesn't control the flow of it, of crime, then would it just go down back to the underprivileged? Would that be better? He has the control to stop the entire thing in itself. All businesses, Batman has to tackle whether or not the root of it all will even sever the whole tree. And if it does, where does that leave Batman? Batman has always been questioned on his insanity, just as much as the rest of them. So really, which identities do I speak for the right to live once the ending rolls? That would be my plot synopsis, at least. The 66th version has always struck me as the last time we really embraced the Batman universe without grounded grittiness or using the Suicide Squad as an excuse to show the villains we might never see in a Gotham City. But what do you think of these ideas? Are they too unbelievable to happen? Probably. I'm still using the CEO's faces as punching bags ever since the Spider-Verse directors pitched a Batman Beyond movie and rejected it. Why? Hey guys, I'm here again to remind you that I have a Instagram and Tumblr. Recently deleted Twitter, so don't ask about that, or Blue Sky. But I also have a commission page in which you can help directly support me. You sign out the forum, your email will go through, I will respond back, and we will discuss what you want. Prices will be done via Cash App. And then once that is done, I will email back the commission, and you won't have to worry about it. I'll delete your email, and there will be no information regarding it. Simple as that. I would like to thank everyone for the recent support. We're very close to hitting that 2K goal. So I'm really proud of what we've done with ourselves here. I will be choosing 10 random commenters out of all of my videos that I have recently made since I started this channel back up again to be a part of the audience. If you commission me directly, I will leave you in the audience just out of a thanks for your help. Now, this isn't just some like pay to win kind of thing. Alright, it's to show my gratitude for you commissioning me and the support. And either way, if you don't want to, just comment down below what you want to be seen as in the audience, and I'll pull you in. Alright, it'll be a random draw. Alright, thank you so much for watching.